All right, well, we've got late model stocks, just trying to get used to this car still, and we are at North Wilkesboro. Got Landon in here, and then I think David is a viewer, and then Justin is in here. And, well, I've qualified third right now, so pretty happy with that. Way ahead of Landon, which is unusual. But we're going to see if I can just manage this the right way, how we need to, and hopefully not get wrecked, and hopefully keep the car going in the right direction and keep the tires on it. But it's interesting. I feel a lot of fall off when I push the car, but like Kenny, when he's pushing the car, he doesn't feel any fall off. So a lot of those fast guys are able to obviously drive better, get it to rotate a little better so that it's even, whereas I'm probably relying on the right front too much. But we'll see how this goes.
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
If you haven't been paying attention to the league info in Discord, the server is going to go up 2 minutes earlier Sunday night for the first race of the late model series. That's to hopefully get it to create quicker, so it's not going up against official server creation. So, yeah, and then I put a bunch of league rules up that you can read through on what this is going to run like. And, yeah, if you're going to run that, go check it out. D 4.0 and up, and must already be in the league. I will start adding new people to the league if we have a shortage of cars, but I think right now, especially this first week, if this car is this easy to drive, a lot of people are going to feel comfortable coming out. And it should provide some good racing, although it's going to be really difficult to move up in the 12 laps of heat races, and it's going to be random draw, so all luck on where you're starting in the 10 car fields, and then stacked consolation races. So we end up weeding out some of the people that we need to, and then have a 150 lap A main. Hopefully it's a fun series, and hopefully we don't lose too much drivability with this car. I'm starting to like this tire, even though it's still got way too much grip, and this thing stops almost as quick as the Formula 1 car. 10 meters difference at 100 miles an hour, whereas the Tour mod is twice as long as an F1. But yeah, I hope we keep some of that off-corner drivability. But just more practice and trying to figure out how to get this thing to drive. Give the outside some room. Probably taking it too easy, but I don't want to push up. And we're pushing up. Wasn't really giving us much room off the corner. I just can't get the rotation on entry with this. The setup is so tight on entry right now. There we go. Bit of a bobble there. Wasn't really loose, it was just all of a sudden it wanted to turn over some of the bumps. Had to keep it out of that. We're using up the tires at the moment.
19.426. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear.
protect the inside, and, well, we overdrove the entry there. Don't need to be doing that. Let's back up our corner entry real quick and see if that gives us better center and exit, which it does. Got a big gap there. We got lap traffic coming up.
19.345.
For a North Wilkesboro race, in an unofficial race, this is pretty clean so far, but if you watch Gavin's late model race at Thompson, you know that clean start doesn't mean a whole lot. The whole field could explode at any point. If this guy catches me, we'll let him go. There's a gap behind him. There's an even bigger gap behind him. But we'll see. Justin's taking a big arc into the corner, which you all know I have massive issues doing that. Although I just kind of did it there on accident. Struggling a bit to get it to turn.
19.434.
I think we're just going to get this guy past us.
Inside.
Survive for a moment. Not push my tires too hard and hope that it comes back to us.
19.699.
I've got to learn that balance. And that's 12 laps, so right at the end of the heat races, I am guessing we're going to start to feel a bit of a struggle. Got this guy that's maybe going into the pits or maybe picking all the lines and cutting down and just getting in the way of the leader. That little breather there has made the car feel a lot better now. Looks like the lap car's just a little slower than the leader. He's not really holding him up and backing him up into the 37. Also looks like Landon and Dylan are slowly gaining on us. Lap car gets loose off the corner. Justin gets under him. Is he going to give him room? He does. Is he going to give everyone else room to get by him? He's got us all stacked up here. Looks like he's maybe backing off. It was there. I tried to get the nose there. We made contact. It was a dumb idea by me. At least we didn't wreck. 10 to go. Let's push it and see if I can go faster. But as we've seen, every time I push it, we end up going slower, so who knows how it's going to go.
19.356. Got 10 laps to go.
Lots of lap traffic ahead. Who knows what's going to happen with that. It looks like the 42 is starting to get a little bit of a push.
19.396.
Go a little bit higher there. He actually gets it to stay down low. I was hoping to cut down a bit, but that didn't happen. It's just really, with all this grip, it's impossible to do much in a short race. I hope I make the A main of the league race, but it's going to be a tough show to make. Yeah, it looks like I'm just, even, like when I try, I go slower in this car. Leader not getting much help from the lap car again. Nearly contact ahead. Lap car struggling to stay up off the corner. And comes down and hooks the 42. Cut down and drive off, and it's just not there.
19.454.
It's just not a lot you can do. But it's good to get behind people and try to pass and learn a bit. We nearly dumped him on entry. Lappers are getting into each other. 37 big push. We'll use him as a little extra turn, and there we go.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
I don't know what he's mad about, if he's mad. Maybe he's a viewer, but we got in there and made it work. So P3. Another nice quick race in these. Actually, that was a little longer than Southern National because obviously longer track. Let's take a look at the end of this one. I was just trying everything I could to get a drive off the corner, but it's just not really feeling like you can cut down with this. So things get really messed up here. 37 goes low and then gets a massive push, stuffs himself in the wall. That allows the 42 to get under him. We toss it down. Him and the 42 get together. I push up and use him to turn, and we get the spot. So, had he not made the mistake and ran into the wall, then everything would have been good, but I don't know. Someone's angry. Let's go take a look at what all happened out there. Three goes in, and massive prediction code. It looks like he was blinking a bit. So, yeah, I mean, no one could do anything about that. 81's in the wall. 9 just dives it in and wipes out the 69. And then just a bit too much contact, although it wasn't really any contact. No way that should have been a spin. And 9 is... How is the 9 doing that? Oh, he's just turning down and stopping. 16... Nothing. 33 turns down and wrecks himself. And the 81. 12 getting a little bit of a push. The 81's getting a massive push behind us. 28's getting the push. 29. Nothing there. Yeah, well, this is gonna be a hit. Just a baby hit. Then that just all stacked up there. 33, a lap down. Turns down on a car that is in the middle lane and getting pressure from Landon down low. And both of these guys were a lap down, so they had no reason to do that. But that's lappers, and then there's a big old mess behind all that. Seven pushes up. And he gets used up there, and he gets used up there, and we just bounce it off and then go around. Then, that's weird. Not sure, like, it seems like Landon was really slow there. 80? But was this guy just full throttling it to get the spot? Let's see what last corner speed was. Oh yeah, Landon was like 8 miles an hour off the pace. No, maybe not. This guy was just throwing it in there. He drove it in deep and gets him and wrecks for 7th place in a non-official race. That's impressive. So, yeah, there you go. That is North Wilkesboro in these. Oops. So, I'll figure them out a little bit more. But, yeah, open sets tomorrow night. It's going to make it a little more interesting. And we'll see some really ridiculous speeds and some racing on the apron. But hopefully it'll be a fun show. Thanks for watching.